This is one of the most beautiful stairways in the world, but the logistics are a bit daunting. So here's how we tackled Heaven's Gate without a guide in half a day without having to stairmaster 1,000 steps. When you arrive at the entrance, you'll have 3 route options to choose from. Option A, you take the long cable car up, then down the escalators to the top of the Heaven's Gate, down the 1,000 steps, and back at the entrance via short cable car. Option B is the reverse of option A, so you will have to mentally prepare yourself to trek up the 1,000 steps. Option C, you go up and down via the short cable car and is the only option where you do have to retrace your steps. If you plan ahead and reserve your tickets early, my suggestion is to reserve Route A, as this is the most popular route. But if you leave it to the last minute and get your tickets at the door, you might be stuck with only option C. Next up, when you get to the summit, you'll have 2 circuits to choose from. The west side takes you through a more diverse experience with temples and glass bridges, while the east side requires a bit more walking and the landscape is pretty much the same throughout. If you're short on time and can only pick one circuit, pick the west side, but honestly, since you're already up there, I recommend just doing the entire east and west circuits. Also, a lot of people, and I did as well, thought the glass bridges was already included in the park fees, but the glass bridges will require its own separate entrance fees, which was only 5 RMB per person. Once you're done exploring the summit, you'll take the escalators down to the top of the stairway to Heaven's Gate and walk down these 1,000 steps. Depending on the weather, and sometimes it's pure luck, you may or may not see the Heaven's Gate. So rule of thumb is to avoid early mornings, as it does tend to be a lot more foggy.